I am live. Check this out. No, stop that. Okay. Um, I have check this out. It's like I got my medicine today. I put on my socks and my shoes, and all my clothes are on, and I am ready. I'm ready to go. And uh, my dog Hank was barking, like just sitting there barking like Hank will do. And I went up to Hank and I'm like, "Why are you barking?" Valerie bought. I went to my dog and said, "Why are you barking?" And you know what he said? He said, "Ruh, ruh, ruh, Michael Song, Michael Song." It's like ice cream. You think, oh, ice cream. Yeah, see, it's code. To, it's TMI, too much information club, but I'm like writing it like too much ice cream and stuff. I want y'all to look. Oh my God, look at all this bullshit I had to take every day. You're like, oh, it's just a little medicine, Povart. You had to take. Quit being such a baby. I know people that have smaller breakfasts than that. Shit, look, and make a face out of it. There, make a happy face out of it. Put on a happy face. Put on a happy. Oh, you son of a bitch. It's gonna be okay. There's too much. There. Go ahead. Hello, everybody. I'm Paul Waltz Medicine. Hello, everybody. I'm Paul Waltz Medicine. I'm going like keep him from dying and stuff. Ha, 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 ha. That's awful. 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 Now Valerie's gonna say she had a dog that drank out of a bowl like that. Well, that's fine because that dog needed to live too, and that you're like doing stuff, Valerie. Mm, I need a USB extender up on my desk so I can just like plug in USB stuff. Yeah, gonna do that. And I'm gonna tell you right, you want to change your life? Get you one of these. Get you one of these. Look at this. Uh, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh, I hate, I hate that itch. My back itches. I really hate that. But then I scratch it. Are you still asleep, Paul? Oh, oh my God. Mm, Jesus, dude. Wow, wow. Jesus, that is trippy, dude. That is trippy. Uh, well, yeah, but I mean, JW, you know, where we grew up, what's crazy is where we grew up, people used to be like, "Oh, wow, y'all grew up." Valerie knows where it is. We grew up out in this place called Rockwall, and when we were young, people would be like, "Oh, y'all grew up out there in the country, out in the sticks. You like out in freaking uh yeah." Yeah, Cold Acre. It's we stayed up watching um, Leela really late, so me and Sunshine are kind of punch drunk this morning. I mean, it's you know, doing that. Wow. But anyhow, and then everybody was like, "Oh, wow, let's move out to the country. Isn't that quaint?" And then our little county became the richest county in per more millionaires per square mile than any county in Texas. And then, you know, it's got all freaking crazy. Everybody coming there acting like they're like, you know, they acting like they're, oh, we're from here and stuff. Now you go out there and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, 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 we're from Rockwall. We tell everybody where to piss and shit. Fuck you." Oh wait, hey, wait. Who was it? I'm trying to cut back on my cussing. Uh, they said, "Hey, you mother friggers, we're doing Chicago. How's that?" The night Chicago died. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, place is a nightmare now. It is a nightmare. And the thing is, I probably should just get off this subject because there's so many people that's like this now. It's just, we're from like this little town, and then now there's a bunch of like ladies running around in mom pants going, "I'm a cowgirl." And you're like, "Oh my god!" I think. Am I going to lose some subscribers today? I think I'm going to talk about mom pants. Mom pants, just don't. And Sunshine got on to me yesterday about it. So she's probably going to come in here and throw rocks at me. She's like, "They're just pants, and everybody wears pants." Everybody wears pants, and she's like, "And I think those are comfortable." And I'm just going to tell you, I don't remember the last. I don't know if I've ever. Maybe JW. I don't think I've ever seen Sunshine in mom pants in my life. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. That shit does kind of freak me out. JW, I've got to go to the doctor next week, and it kind of fires me up where they just have to. I knew it. 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 Valerie's gonna be like, "Dad does it. I'm wearing my mom pants right now." I, I don't understand what's going on there. I really don't. I don't understand what's going on there. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's my ignorance. It's all about the comfort. Well, but Pokey, I don't understand because the mom pants are tied up at the top. Okay, and that can't be comfortable. Look. Look. I'm gonna tell you right now. My bedazzled thongs are form fitting. Okay, you know what's inside that package, but mom pants are deceptive. You're like, what is going on inside those mom pants? Let's see. What is going on in those mom pants? And I think maybe it's just all right. Cold Acre, I'm sorry to like have given you bad. Don't think about just think about tight fitting jeans before you go to bed. Don't don't dream of mom pants. Don't dream of mom pants. Oh, hey, how about that? I wanna. Oh, you piece of shit. Oh my God. I really. Should I get a floating microphone or something? A floating microphone. I do like freaking. You know what? I didn't know this, but they make shitty capos. There is a such thing as shitty fucking capos. There is one. There's one. Hey, have y'all seen all the different kind of capos? I got some that I mean, there's all different kinds that clamp on different ways. I do like these that clamp on this way. Uh, but I actually know, or I used to. I worked with this guy that his dad was one of the ones who invented capo. I wonder what happened to that guy. It should be. I like this 12-string guitar. It's an idea machine. What? Yeah, what? Look, I got the thing on the top of it, Valerie Bot. It means, I will tell you this. I was tuning off of YouTube, and I could not get it to tune good. And the when I put this little tuner on there, I could tune it a lot better. Three cheese, three cheese. Why would you say that, Valerie? You act like I play guitars that are out of tune. I just don't know if this one's coming across good today. Well, there, I can't get this. Well, there's moms that wear mom pants. Oh, I gotta get over here. Look at her doing stuff. Watch this. Is gonna. Maybe I could do this and stuff too. I gotta get over here. Watch this. Is gonna. Maybe I could do this. Let me get Ricochet. What the hell? Ricochet's not freaking a moderator. What the hell? We gotta fix that. So you hear that echo? You see, it's a real. Let's turn it up. You hear that echo? You see, it's a real. Let's turn it up. You hear that echo? You see, it's a real. Let's turn it up. You hear that echo? It's a real. Hey, you. Okay. Hey, you. Yeah, it's too far behind. I was gonna try to use it like like a delay, but it's gonna be shitty. I like this guitar, so I want to quit hitting it on shit. Hey, you. I know the mom pants are comfortable. Yeah, but we like to see what's inside. The camel toe is not prominent when you're wearing your mom pants. Yeah, you can go to the store, but you better not go out to dance. Hey, sunshine, you're not gonna get your ass spanked if you're wearing mom pants. And I'm not gonna ask you to dirty dance if you're wearing Those baggy ass mom pants. So stop it now. So stop it now. Don't wear them out. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be when I hear an attitude guitar, it really bugs my ears. Attitude guitar. I got attitude. Zach, this guitar has attitude. I'm sorry, it's angry. It's angry. It's angry. No, see, the thing is this is not really. Listen, it's not really out of tune as bad as I'm playing it out of tune, Robbie. Listen to that. It's not out of tune as bad as I'm playing it out of tune. Because if I'm playing, see, I don't know how to play a guitar, so I'm not playing chords, so it really makes this one sound bad. But I really don't like acoustic guitars very much, Robbie. I had oh my God, here we go. I'm just gonna have this whole thing today. I had this thing where actually a dude that was buying a guitar from me, he's like, "Why you?" And it was Ovation. And you would think that I would do something really cool like, "Hey, this guitar is the greatest ever. I just really don't want to let it go." And he may be watching right now. There's a good chance he may be watching. And it wasn't really that heated. And here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, I was like, listen here, I'm just so fucking fed up with the whole fucking acoustic guitar fucking mentality right now. I'm fucking out of it. I'm fucking over it. Wait, I'm gonna quit saying fucking. I'm freaking over it. It's like freaking, oh, hey, listen, no matter how shitty the guitar is if you put Taylor or Martin on it, it's okay. And I'm gonna tell you right now, and I do know this. Uh, they're grandpa guitars. They're grandpa guitars. But I mean, they're a necessary evil for me in making music. But I'm so over them. That's why Michael Songs. I have sold probably 10 to 15 acoustic guitars in the last 2 weeks. I have gone on an onslaught of freaking selling guitars you would not believe. I have guitars from the 60s and 70s that are collector's guitars, and they're up. But goodbye. You know why? Do you know why? Do you know why? You know why? Because the thing is you can get on a electric guitar, okay? And I can make an electric guitar. I can go set up an electric guitar to lay right on the fretboard, okay? I can set that Floyd Rose to float like a freaking butterfly. And I can set everything about an electric guitar so that It is easy, and it just almost plays itself. But acoustic guitars, and I've even said this. Uh, I don't have one. I have one here that I play on. I've made a lot of albums on the black Washburn I have here, and that black Washburn, for whatever it's an acoustic guitar. That's the thing. The problem is, uh, yeah, and see that's really weird. I've seen an Alvarez that's pretty cool. Um, and you Caldwell actually plays a lot of his acoustics on a Washburn, and I like this Washburn, but um, I have found that just because it's expensive doesn't mean that it plays good. And one of the bridge doctor, I don't know. And here's the thing, Robbie, and I was actually talking to Valerie about it one day, and I was so upset about it. Is it seems like acoustic guitars that have a really good sound set seem to set a little high off the board, and the acoustic guitars that set down on the board really good and are small and fit good sound like a cardboard box. I mean, like Sunshine's Fender, it really does play good. It really does play good. For an acoustic guitar, that guitar just plays like a dream. The only thing is really to be truthful, without a mic right up on it, it sounds a little like a cardboard box. Okay, it doesn't really have that great of what they call resonance or the tone or blah 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 blah. But I'll pull out another guitar, and I'm sitting around with a whole bunch of old acoustic guys, and they're like, "Oh my God, that Con." And JW, I think JW saw the yeah, I know. JW, that is a trip. That is a trip. Um, JW, I wolfed JW onto a Chipson SG, not a Gibson, a Chipson, and it looks like a mad dog, badass custom. I mean, everything looks like a custom Gibson SG, and but the thing is, and we talked about this, and me and the gentleman that the guys who I talked to yesterday, like I said, some of the older acoustic guys, we were talking about it, and they agreed with me. The reason that how you can tell a Chipson from a Gibson, and I can show you this because I got both of them, is the Chipson is made way better than the Gibson. The Chinese Gibson, when you look at the mother of pearl, where the mother of pearl is inlaid into the headstock and on the fretboard, if you look at a real Gibson, an American-made Gibson, a lot of times the mother of pearl does not come out fully to the edge of the points, like especially on the headstock and stuff. If you look at the points, I can get it out. I've got a studio over here. If you look at the points of where the mother of pearl meets the wood, you can tell that it's handmade. Okay, you can tell that it's made in America and it's handmade. Well, the Chipson, I would say, probably is machine made, and it's made over in China, and they're making the mother of pearl come out to the edges. Okay, one of the things you can tell about a Gibson, or a true Gibson, is there's flaws all in it. Okay, there's flaws all in it, and the Chipson is like right on time, and so that's really how you can tell the difference. Another thing that you can tell about a Chipson from a Gibson is it looks like it has Gibson pickups in it, but when you pull the pickups out of a Chipson, they're going to be Epiphone pickups. And the story to that is, how in the hell am I off on this freaking tangent? But the story to the Chipsons is that when Epiphone, some of the Epiphone people, when the lawsuit went on, some of the Epiphone people splintered out and they went into uh, they went into they the Epiphone people went out and they made some of these like other guitars that were like applause and some of the ovations and some of the off Fenders, but they were still licensed by Fender and all this, like the what was it? No, they were still making some of the Chinese made guitars at the time, and then they just went rogue. And some people actually say that Gibson's down with this because, and this is just a theory, that Gibson is actually selling a shit ton of parts for those Chipsons. Do you know how many people are buying Chipsons and then going out and buying the Gibson parts and putting into them? So, I'm not doing that. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't really tell the difference. You're pulling out, that Tacoma, those Tacoma acoustics are pretty good. I just like and what was that Takamine? I've seen some Takaminis, but the thing is once again, what I'm talking about is a lot of the ones that have good, really good tone and resonance, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's so great." You'll notice the strings are not laying down on the board. God, I got to take this off. I'm like watching myself over here, and hey, what we could go look at you always come in here for excitement. Oh God, it's so exciting here. Yeah, and I do like I do like lawsuit guitars. I'm an idiot that way, and I think Shelley, her name is Shelley. I love Shelley, Shelley. You know, how in the hell did I get caught up in talking about guitars today? I've never seen stuff like upset people so much as guitars. But most of the guitars that I do like, and here we go again. I can't even believe I'm going to go into this. I tell you one guitar that I'm kind of like. I do like the '70s Yamahas. 70s Yamahas. Your ice cream melted, David. Yay! David's always being funny. Now, and here's the thing. I know that y'all got Taylors and Martins and stuff. Um, and maybe I'm just, and you got to understand, okay? I'm not going looking for a new Taylor or Martin. So maybe my bad taste and the bad taste I got in my mouth is from super high priced Martins and Taylors that are used that people are trying to get. Oh, now I feel bad. Allie thought I was going to have ice cream. Oh, hang on. Sunshine! Sunshine! We need ice cream! You know what I need? I would like some. See, I feel bad now. I really feel bad. Uh, it, it's code, Allie. It was code. I didn't want anybody to think it was Too Much Information Club. See, Too Much Information Club. It's still it's the letters TMIC. TMIC. Too much ice cream, too much information club, and uh and here going to Sonic, freaking we went to Sonic. Hey Robbie, I'll tell you what, that strawberry the strawberry with strawberry is like good. The strawberry slushy, that's really, and you go to strawberry and get extra strawberry, and I'm trying. I'm fixing to try to get back to. I can't really do the freaking hardcore diet right now because it's not. Well, I gotta wait until I go to the doctor because they were like, "Hey, you need to quit doing that." Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, well let's check this out. What the hell? I just pulled this up. Oh my god! Um, you know what? I'm constantly like doxing myself. So like, you know what? If anybody just wants to come by and like, I'll tell you where I'm at. I don't know. Yeah, I'm being all mysterious and stuff. Woo, mystery. Da-na, da-na-na, mystery stuff. Okay, look, it's Facebook Marketplace, and I'm so hooked up on this. Oh, God damn it. Robbie just went to freaking Sonic. Um, I was looking at a Hamer, Robbie. Um, I was looking at a Hamer, and I didn't know if I was going to get it or not. Look at this. Pink, pink splashed Rockies denim jeans. I think those are mom pants. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, young lady. You are an attractive young lady, but those pants are horrible. And hey, you know what? I have not been looking up mom pants. I have not been looking up mom pants at all. I'm. Isn't it strange that I'm talking? Um, is she a mom? Robbie's like she could be. Hey, Robbie, that's wrong. How dare you, Robbie? Uh, no, 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 no. Look at this. Look at this. And it ain't. It's not going to come up, Robbie, as um, a hammer. And that's really when you can find the good. Edward. Uh, that's when you can really find the good deals. Is when they don't know what it is. They're like guitar. Those pants are ugly. That's what I'm saying, Pookie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I was her friend, I would say, "Listen, girl, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, but please, please with those pants. Do it, lady." Yeah, yeah. See, that's what I was saying, David. One of my favorite acoustics, and I'm not a big fan of acoustic. I'm getting better today, but one of my favorite acoustics is the '70s. The in the '70s years Yamahas. There's some Grover tuners. Okay, let's here we go. We're gonna put in guitar. God, guitar. God, make it stop. And let's go right here, and I'm gonna put in a max of $100. I got $100 to burn. I got $100 to burn. So we're gonna get a guitar today. Oh, now I would what? What? I do like that. I do like that. Look at that bass. Look at that acoustic bass. I don't have an acoustic bass. Oh, it's electric acoustic bass. What kind is it? Why do you hide the headstock? It's $60. Those strings look like they're riding a little high. The saddle, the saddle could be up on it. Right down here, the saddle. That looks like a good deal, Robbie Stingle. What do you think about that, Mark Tanner? But you know it's not. You know it's not a freaking. The fact that they're hiding the headstock. The fact that they're hiding the headstock on that. Oh wait, no, 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 no. What is that? What? Get $80. Get out of here. The fact that they're hiding the headstock on this base. I mean, God, they're doing it so bad. Save image. Oh, look there. There's Allie's frog fighting stuff. I got to do a song about Elvis Presley doing Jankum. Uh, Allie made a thing for me. Let's see. What is that? What is that? That's going to be some non-brand. But you know the thing is come on, man. Why? It's almost like they hid the but it does have Bucky stickers on it. Which I would pull off immediately, just to be honest. Um, hmm. Is that bridge sitting on there? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just here to tell you, man. You know, $60 for an acoustic electric bass. I don't know. But I mean, and you know, that is one thing I just love. I love freaking Axe, man. Axe, man, dude. He gets on that donor and freaking, and makes it fucking fly, man. Wait, I said F again. And you know what? Here's another thing. I wished when they were selling guitars and they put $1 that they had to sell it. You have to sell that for $1 because you made me click on you now. Ooh, I want that. Whoa, I like that. So an orange makes amps. Orange amps. That is an orange amp. It's the Orange Company made a purple bass. Oh, I want that. It's only $450. Get out of here. Told you. You had to sell it for $1 because you put it up for $1. That's the deal. That's the deal. That's the deal. Okay. And these Rogue series bass, they're what does it say? Acoustic guitars with low action actually sound way better, and also low action makes it easier to play. Well, see, Zach, I would love that. I would frickin' love that. I would love that. But when I had my discussion with a lot of acoustic players, they were talking about the higher action gave a better sound, more tone and resonance and stuff, and I'm like, you know what? These fingers are godlike, man. Freaking, see, they got a freaking dude like, I mean, I don't know if y'all can see this, but my calluses are like bricks on my fingers. And let me tell you that. Yeah, see there, David. I pointing you out. See, and it is. And I told, listen, dude, if you're there, the dude that bought my Ovation yesterday. I see that David's right there with you, man. See, and it seems to be an old guy thing. It does seem to be an old guy thing. You will not probably see a lot of 16 to 25-year-old guitar players going, man, I've got to have like a freaking Taylor or a Martin. But it's okay. Because, you know, I'm fisting to get one just to make y'all happy. And then I'm going to be like, are y'all happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? I'm just not going to pay a lot for one if it plays like shit. I'm not going to buy. There's a Martin right now I can get at a very good price, and the guy wants to trade for a gaming. I'm just going to put it out there. This guy wants to trade me a very nice Martin for a gaming computer. I have gaming computers up to my eyeballs, and so I'm probably going to make that deal happen, but I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like the way the freaking Martin plays, and God, it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. What? This is an Asthrob. Hey, I like the name of this, Asthrob. Hey, y'all ever had an Asthrob Electra Acoustic? Asthrob. See, but you see that? You see that? See, here's what they're like. Oh, look at this Chicago, Chicago. Okay, look at this Chicago. Okay, we'll bring this over. Hey, cut it out. What? Why is it doing that? Hey, wait, that's the wrong one. Oh my God! Look at what you did. Oh my God! You brought the window over. Okay, there it is. Look at this. Look. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. Do you freaking see? Do you see? Do you see? I could drive my car up under those strings. I could drive my car up under those strings. And you know what, Mark Tanner? I have been flipping guitars. There, I said it. I did it. I'm that guy. I have been flipping guitars. I've been flipping guitars like they're freaking pogs, man. I've been flipping guitars. I can sell guitars, and the thing is I guarantee you, I could buy this guitar for $75. And okay, I could buy this guitar for $75. Work on it a little bit, just a little bit. Work on it a little bit. Yeah, yeah, not that one. But here's the thing, Mark. I can take that guitar right there, that one. We could do it. He wants 75. I'll offer him 50. He takes 50. I take it. Throw some freaking cheap strings on it. I freaking tune it down. I clean it up. I freaking try to get inside, straighten the neck down a little bit, and and you know, I bet I could get. But see, it's not like you said. It's not really worth it because I could get $125 for that one by the end of next week. I could clean it up, and it's all about the description. See, this guy is hiding the head on it. He's hiding the things that I want to see. Okay, when you go to sell guitars, when you go to sell a guitar, take a picture of the headstock. We want to see the headstock. You know. Okay, Michael-san and David. I'm getting ready to get a Martin, and then I'll be like, okay, I got a Martin. Then I'm blaming y'all if it doesn't play like butter. And Valerie looked at it and she said it's an expensive American one, so it is a snooty one. So I'm going to buy a snooty acoustic to make y'all happy. Y'all will be happy then. Uh, uh, Technically, 4 Michael songs. I've had 3 Martins in my life. Amongst plethora of guitars. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, and that is a big deal. That is a big deal. Uh, like since I've gotten this acoustic 12 string, uh, I probably made 3 or 4 songs. I've had it playable for about a week. And that week I've made probably now let's see what this pole vault guy is doing. Let's see what he's doing. See what he's doing. What are you doing, pole vault guy? Oh, there's a couple of them sitting on the desktop right there. Uh, a lot of people don't know this. It's a secret, and I would only tell this on Too Much Information Club. Um, but I am secretly the devil's nipple. I'm secretly the devil's nipple. Y'all can't tell anybody that. Okay? Nobody tell anybody that I'm secretly the devil's nipple. Let's see. Oh my God, I got so many, uh, One of the comments is the vehicle horn. I honk the horn. The vehicle horn is supplied for emergency purposes and only is to be used to avoid accidents or signal danger, or inappropriate use of the horn is not allowed. But see, what he didn't know is that is that someone had someone had done the stop it. Someone had done the beep beep thing. Someone had told me if you're in a diesel truck and someone is doing this, you got to go beep beep. That is freaking the deal. Do y'all understand that? Do y'all understand that? Do y'all understand that? You got to go beep beep. But let's see. So, 1, 2, 3, and I haven't gone Robbie Sting or anything. I've got 1, 2, 3 songs here. That's a good thing about having. Stop it! Stop it! The Devil's Nipple. Okay. Let's see. So there's 3, 4, 5. So in the last week, I've made 5 songs. I've published 5 songs in the last week, and that's with the acoustic guitar. So with the acoustic guitar, and I don't know, man. It's just let's look at this Devil's Nipple song here. It's probably not going to come across good. I put like symbolism in this and stuff, But the cool thing about this, is, so do y'all know what kind of bird that is? This is in the Too Much Information Club, so I'll let you know that. So this was made by the Devil's Nipple. So that bird right there is called a tit. And if you see that person offering the priest a bread and wine, you'll see that the curls on their head was in the form of, if you see that, there's a 6 and a 6 and a 6 on their head, and a tit. The bird is a tit. So you got the devil and a tit. The song is made by the Devil's Nipple. It's all like, see, do you see that? But anyways, I digress. That is mostly all that 12 string. And it's like Michael Songs was talking about I'm trying, Zach. I only made 5 songs last week. One day I will get up to Robbie level. But I will say this: making, what the hell is that about? What's that about? And but I do like this though. You like the shirt? You like the shirt? Hey, look. You know who that is? You know who that is? It's me. It's me. And Allie, look at the back of it. Look at the back of it. So, you see what it says? It says World Tour, like crew and World Tour. So people are like, wow, that's a concert shirt and shit. Wow, that dude's wearing a concert shirt. Wait a minute. That's a world tour concert shirt? Wait a minute. And like when I'm like in the stores and stuff, they're like, "Hey, dude, is that you?" Because y'all can't tell. Um, and I really, it's a pain in the ass. But I've got a lot of people don't know, but I got long hair, and y'all can't tell because I'm always wearing earmuffs. But when my hair is all like down, it's like long and all over me and stuff. And it so when I'm in like a store, like getting icy or something, people are like, "Hey, dude, is that you on your shirt?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, that's me." They're like, "Wow, what do you do, dude? What's going on? You make music?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man." Then I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what. Let me tell you something, okay? Um, these right here are really cool. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I will tell you this, okay? And this is the cool thing about being Robbie Stingle, okay? If you say, go look for Robbie Stingle on YouTube, guess what? You find Robbie Stingle. I really didn't put a lot, think my shit out. And when you go look up pole vault on YouTube, you find a lot of hot chicks like jumping over stuff. But I put a little QR code, and I'm gonna tell y'all what, it's really cool. I think Google does it for free. You can get it on Google, and I bet Allie's all smart and stuff about stuff like this. You can, and I know Michael Songs is too. You go on Google and you get your free QR code to your YouTube site. Okay, mom pants. I mean mom pants. Yeah. Yeah, don't wear mom pants, man. Snow. Anyways, but I hand these out, and it's getting weird. I did y'all know? I don't think a lot of people comment, and if y'all are out there, say hello in the chat. Say hello to the in the chat because like I hadn't hand these cards out to people, and they actually come up and they're like, "Man, I watch your show. It's so funny." I'm like, "Who are you?" Oh, I don't comment. A lot of people don't comment on videos because, um, you know how sometimes you get some people get anxiety about maybe streaming. Okay, like this. Um, some people get that same anxiety about just commenting. It's okay. If you feel that way, just know that that my chat is a very happy, safe place that you can say whatever you want, and we don't judge you out much. Talking about Chad Freeman out there, you know, freaking Chad. Chad, get your ass back over here. I'm gonna tell you what. If Chad doesn't get his ass back up on here, I'm going to do the movie. I'm gonna have to call him up. I won't call him on live. I won't be that kind of asshole. Maybe I'll call him next time. Uh, but maybe I'm gonna have to get him. I want to watch the drive-in movie. Yeah. You know, but Pookie, you're like super famous and stuff, and you know, and I get why sometimes I don't want to say hello in chats because I will be saying hello all the way up until the point of when I'm saying goodbye. That's a lot of work sometimes. And I have and listen, if I miss you in chat and I don't say hello, it's cuz I'm like slow and stuff. Uh Dead tone. Oh, what's dead tone? Okay, let's get back over here. Let's get back to business. Um uh you know, why, that is an interesting question you have there, Miss Allie, if that is your name. If that is your real name. Like like we all know that Michael Song's real name is Michael Songs. But Allie, I don't know about all that. Allie G. Okay, Devil's Nipple. Okay, where are you, Devil's Nipple? Let's go look for Dead. And I really like this because this really pulls up nice. Dead Tone Records. I do own the domain to this, and all that kind of good stuff. Dead Tone Records. This is Exalted Marauder, His Blood, Pole Vault, Sunshine Archer, Aid the Band, Slice Lies, and Camellia are all artists that use Dead Tone Records. So when you go to produce or make a record on, like, when you go to make a record out there, they ask you to be Happy Weekend, Mary. They ask you, Allie, for a record company. You have to have a record company. And they say, if you don't have a record company, just make one up. Well, these people right here actually use Dead Tone Records, and it's nothing. I don't charge any money. It's just Dead Tone Records. And I actually have a DBA and a website and all this kind of crap, but I don't really use it that much. But see, here's the thing, Allie. Check this out. Okay, we're gonna go. Let's go back over to my channel. So, see, you're getting me. You're gonna get me all on this. Now, here's the thing. If you're a Dead Tone artist, okay, check this out. Dead Tone Records artist, and you say, hey, someone says, hey, what the hell's Dead Tone Records artist? And you're like, oh, I'm a musician. They're like, yeah, cool. You're like, yeah, I'm a musician, and Dead Tone Records is my label, the recording label I'm under. So, when you go to look at that, and this is the back of the Dead Tone Records shirt, and there, and then, I really like this. I like this shirt. I need to get this. I can't even afford to get my own merch right now. It's really crazy. I don't like to bring people down or anything or trip or shit, but I like this color. I like this. That looks so retro 70s, you know. Melt your mind, pole vault with the inner brain. And the thing is um, I the the medical bills from my heart attack is I try to still, me and Sunshine try to still be like normal financially, but I'm gonna just tell you, it was a kick in the balls. And some people don't know this, but I laid on the floor before I went to the hospital. I laid on the floor for an hour at work one day having a heart attack because I read that, like, oh, if you're doing this diet, if you're doing the low carb diet, that you could have chest pains, and it's not chest pains. It's really like your what they say, digestive tract, and just don't go to the doctor. It's like fine, and turned out like, yeah, no, it's not fine, and I was having a heart attack laying in the floor while I was saying to do that. But yeah, the Dead Tone Records is the record label, and nobody has to. You don't have to do anything. Just say, hey, I want to be on Dead Tone Records. Anybody can say they're on Dead Tone Records. I don't. I don't care. Um, but and this was something I did. I really want to get this shirt myself. It's so the Frankensteins are supposed to be like me and Sunshine and Pole Vault, and and uh so I was gonna, like, the places that we were playing. Hey Frank, what's going on, buddy? Frank is just super awesome. He's always been a super awesome guy, and really, really getting out there, and he really puts the community out there. sidesteps all that bullshit and just goes out there and promotes people and does a good thing, and it's kind of like community news. And if y'all aren't subbed up to Frank, I just don't know what I don't know what to say to you. I'm not even going to tell you to go sub up to Frank, because if you're not subbed up to Frank, there might be something wrong with you, and we might not want you over at Frank's, because there might be some. They sub up to Frank Tarzo already. Yeah, and see, so I wanted to make this look like tour shirts. That's one of the things I wanted to do, like because back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, they used to have really cool tour shirts. When you went to go see a concert, the concert shirts were really cool. Well, we don't really have concerts anymore, but we play music and we do it online. There's you, Caldwell. There's you, Caldwell. Oh man, you Caldwell, you've been missing me griping about guitars. Jeez Louise. Oh, you missed that. And you Caldwell would probably been like, no, Paul, don't go there. Don't go into the lion's den. Don't do it. But anyhow, so Spawn, I put all these tour dates of where I was playing at. And I don't know if you can see those, but one's like Spawn Ranch, that's where Charlie Manson was. The Stanley Hotel, that was where the Shining movie was. The Sally House, that's where Lizzie Borden was, and the Catacombs Paris, and all these places where it's saying that Pole Vault's going to be playing. Like terrible stuff happened. like, but you see what you see, and then it says sold out. And so it kind of looks like the old tour date shirts. So there. If y'all want to blame somebody for me going on a merch rant, and this one has the Fisher on the front, the Fisher character from my songs, and has the Road Crew World Tour 2025 on the back. This one right here. This one I do like. I also want this one. I want this one. It says slow guitar step play. And Sunshine's like, I think that means people are going to think that means that you're slow and it's slow guitar step play. I'm like, do you take that back right now? No. No. No, Sunshine. And then right here we have butterfly nipples. Butterfly nipples. That's the dance craze that's taken over the nation. That's where you dance like this, and your nipples are trying to fly away like butterflies, but you're like, yeah. So, look. Okay, we're gonna stop that now. Stop. Okay. What? Leave. But the thing is, so y'all can blame Allie for me going on that rant. So now, do you know what the Dead Tone Records is any more than you did before, Allie? I think I've confused myself. Ooh, I like this one. What does this one say? This guitar says Jesus saves. Did you see that? No, where is it? Oh, that looks like a fancy guitar right there, buddy. But it plays like shit. It kind of looks like a Gibson neck on it, though. That looks like a nice guitar. There, I want a Jesus Saves guitar. There's Epiphone, Epiphone. I don't want any more parlor guitars. I don't want a parlor guitar in my house anymore. I don't want one of those. I don't want one of those. I don't want one of those anymore. I just sold 7 last week. Don't want one of those anymore. I thought about getting a pick punch. Pick punch. Pick punch. Yeah, yeah. I thought it looked cool, Edward, And like I said, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Hey, this pick had laminate on it. Let's see if we can get that up there. My so Duffy Helms. I don't know where that asshole's been, but he has one of those pick punches, and you go into like the store and they load like they load credit cards up and stuff where they're like, okay, you get like blah blah, and they don't care if you take the cards if they're not loaded with money, right? All right, be careful heading off there, Michael. You be careful, Michael Soggs. But so he has this pick punch thing, and these really make really good guitar picks. Like credit cards make good guitar picks. Um, I gotta, I gotta. Sunshine said she was going to teach me how to do this today. Put a check in the bank by taking a picture of it. Oh, I bought a. Did y'all see? I bought that freaking. I bought a coffin case for that Telecaster. Um, so that Telecaster's wrapped up in a coffin case now. And the gentleman I bought the coffin case from may be watching today. And like I said, the meds I'm on really scrambles my brain like horribly bad. But the cards, these cards, like I said, I think I went into that before. These cards cost me like I think $7 for 500, and and it's been like one of the coolest things going. Um, uh, there's the Fender bass necks I got for sale. I made more on the so you can make more on a Fender Squire in pieces than you can put together. There's a Jackson. I do need a Jackson neck. I have a old Jackson Kelly body over here loaded with like 80s uh freaking pickups, and I need to do that. Need to do that. It's gonna be fine. Need to get a neck for it. I've got I got two Jackson Kellys. Uh, yeah, Jackson Kellys are kind of like the explorers of uh, of Jackson. Wait, what is this? Oh God, man, you murdered it, murdered it. Oh God, oh, where are you at? I don't like to have anything shipped to me from Facebook Marketplace. Mm. I hate the bridge on it. I hate the bridge. I hate the bridge setup on it. So it's one of those Fender bridges. Looks like it's just been freaking hammered and murdered right through here. But I do like this guitar. See the red outline on the edge. I just hate I hate the trim system that's going to go in here. I don't hate it. I probably wouldn't use a trim system on a Flying V very much anyways. $75. I really do not like doing shipping through, and that is a weird ass place for that strap lock. But I don't like doing shipping through Facebook. Justine, yay! There's Justine, everybody. Justine, 16, yeah, yeah, yeah. I like this guitar though. God, I bet it's a scam. 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 I don't want to do. Does anybody do shipping off of Facebook Marketplace? I don't trust that. I just want to do local. If that guitar was local, I would be going to get it right now. I would be going to get that. I want that guitar. I want that guitar. I want that guitar. Look at the red dots on the board. It's Dracula Flying V. And I'm gonna tell y'all people, Povalt could get that thing right there up and running. That is what that other guitar had on it. I could probably get this guitar up and running for probably about $50. Oh God, I want that guitar. I want that guitar. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, you Caldwell. No, no, it's a scam. Ships for there it ships for $80. Costs $80 to ship it. Spaghetti noodles. And by spaghetti noodles, I mean fuck. I want that guitar. I'm not going to pay freaking $80 shipping and $75 for it. If it was local, I would go pick it up. Now, this Ibanez guitar right here. See, I think this is a Geo, though. They got it for $30. $30. I've got all the parts to this. I could put this together for no money. But I don't want to. Don't want to. Don't want to. Don't want to. Like Mark Tanner was saying earlier, that particular Ibanez right there would have a hard time on the resale. And I would not want it in my fleet, and I would resell it. But it's just too much. What is this? What is it? No, 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 no. No, 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 no first act. And these Vendettas, these things have really been going cheap. They're Dean Vendettas. This thing is $50. You know, if you needed a guitar to play, this guitar would be freaking a great learner guitar. I bet it sounds great. I would probably take a spray paint can to it. But anyhow, $50. That's a. And you know what? Anybody says $50 on here, and I guarantee you probably like 35, dude. 35. I don't know why I've got to be a cheap ass all the time. Why? 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 Justine's at her house. Justine is. Yeah. So, I actually am trying to buy this guitar from this guy. He won't answer his freaking emails. Anyways. And as you can see, that it's got EMGs in it. It came stock with EMGs. Yeah. Justine's at her house. At her house. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. I bet you're having a party. God, man. I bet it's a party. Wow. Wow. Here is the thing is I would buy an 80s Samick. This company is actually owned by Fender now, and you might know them for making fine guitars like the Squires. But they got sued to shit and back by Fender. Wow. Wow. That sounds so nice, Justine. That sounds so nice. I've got to. I've got to go get a. Yeah, right. Yeah, I do like that guitar. You. Yeah, I do like that guitar. And but the guy won't answer his freaking email. You trying to sell your guitar? What? You know? Okay. Uh, and that one guitar you see me play all the time, you is an AXL. I mean, they came with Floyd Rose and EMG stock from the factory. Yeah, and oh, T-style Telecaster right-handed guitar neck. Look. You can just say it's a guitar neck. You don't have to say it's right-handed. If it's left-handed, you want to tell people, but $80. It's pretty nice, man. That's pretty nice. It's not real, and he's letting you know right off the bat that it is not a real Telecaster neck. But he's worked on it. He's worked it over. It's got some burrs on them frets. Mm. You know, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Rare wooden dulcimer guitar. Dulcimer. I wish that the dulcimer I would have gotten would have came with the tightened down keys. What is this? What is this? I kind of like this. Samick, Malibu, pickup in South Weber. Good God! Every time I see a guitar that I want, I like this freaking paint job on the Samick here. And everybody knows it's about the paint. I got a dulcimer hanging on the wall over here, Justine, but it has those friction pegs, and I just can't get it to, freaking hang in there. Hang it. Yeah, what does that look like? Like eggplant or something? Not eggplant. Looks like some kind of it looks like some kind of vegetable you don't eat very much or something. You know? It's all crackly. It kind of like that. It's $100. And you know what? Oh, hey, you're gonna give me a copyright strike, dude. Nice. I, what is the deal? What is the deal? Ships to you, dude. Please, I don't want to. I can't. I know ship. I want to pick up local. I want to go pick it up right now. What is this going on? Pflugerville, Hamer. Here's what I've been looking for. I'm looking to add one of these to my collection. This is on my bucket list. God, I hate those freaking Tune-o-matic bridges. I'm not making any friends today with my guitar lingo. I'm not a big fan of the Tune-o-matic bridges. And I'll tell you why. Yeah, I had a BC Rich bitch. That was and JW also had it at one time. It was a guitar we passed around. It was a black and green crackle. This is my problem with Tune-o-matic bridges. They seem to break strings. They break strings. If you bend the shit out of the strings, in which I am bending the shit out of the strings because it has no trim system on it, so your option is to either not have any up or down, tone, or yeah, yeah, or you bend like I did on Sunshine's Gold Top. You bend the string really hard, and then it breaks at the Tune-O-Matic bridge. And I would tell you right now, they could learn something from the Kaler people if they would have put rollers. Rollers would be the answer. Rollers would be the answer, not some sharp blade sticking into the freaking string. But this is Hamer. This has got Hamer pickups. SFX series. Pflugerville. Where's Pflugerville? Oh my God, it's a bazillion miles away. It's a bazillion. Sunshine, where are you at? Sunshine was supposed to show me how to take a picture of a check. Kinda want to go to Pflugerville. Rogue One is out there next to Pflugerville, kinda. I'm always like, hey, maybe Rogue could pick up a guitar for me. No, he's like, no, don't do that. Let's see. Oh my God, you got me. Got me! Such a dangerous thing to do is for me to put in $100 limit and then go through and try to see if there's any guitars that are slipping up under the wires for $100. And that Hamer, I'm going to take another look at that Hamer because I do want to add a Hamer to my collection. I'm working on a PRS. I'm working on a PRS for sure. Oh shit, Zach, I can't afford that. I can't afford that for sure. I'm buying $100 guitars if I can. I shouldn't be buying them, but I'm telling you, like a lot of these. Oh wait! It's in San Antonio. I got it. That's a shitty bridge on that Series 10. Nope, not doing you. Not doing you. Not doing you. Not doing you. And you're in San Antonio. San Antonio. San Antonio. And I have a Kramer right now. I don't ever play it. And we all, I think, I don't know. I've got guitars in my collection, Zach, that I just don't pull out because I don't touching them. I feel like just touching the damn thing like devalues it. And the Kramer, it just never comes out of its case, never. Well, you Caldwell, I was looking at a it was a 92 PRS. Not SE. It was a PRS 92, and I think it was like a blue stained maple top. And I'm still talking to the gentleman. Please, guy, do it. I'm trying to trade him, and we're talking about it. Trade him even Steven. Doing like even Steven across the board, trade for a Studio Les Paul for that PRS. I really want that PRS. He might be watching the show, dude. I don't really want that PRS that bad. No. He finds out I want it that bad, he'll be like, okay, like, how about that Gibson Les Paul and some money? And I'm not going to do that. I don't really have that right now. But I will do an even Steven trade for the Gibson for the PRS. And I think that's a good thing. Nobody gets hurt. Everybody's happy. We all walk away happy. Just put the PRS on the table and walk away. I mean, and the PRS is beat up. I will tell you that. Um, um, yeah, no shit. If you drop your guitar, it's worth more as a relic. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing. I've got a couple of guitars, and like I said, that Kramer, that Kramer looks like it's never been touched. And I will tell you this: another thing about the Kramer is that it's the pots in it are staticky from the fact that it's been laying in a case for uh, it's been laying in a case for 40 years and never and it's been laying in its original soft Kramer case for 40 years. And you know and so the pots on it are a little staticky, but I just don't want to deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it. And there is a good chance that when I retire or something, uh, you guys, there's a good chance that when I retire, I will be selling the Kramer. I'm not in love with it. The reason why it sits in its case like it does is because when you open it up, you're like, oh my God, this is a time machine. This thing is freaking like brand freaking new. It's a brand new Kramer. And I mean, I bet it's been played. You can count probably on both hands. You could probably count the times that it's ever even been played on your hands. So I will be selling that one day, for sure. I'm not in love with it, and I got it to be a part of my collection of like, kick-ass guitars from the '80s. But I do not play it. I do not play the Jackson from that very much. I think y'all have seen me pull both the guitars out maybe once in all the time I've been streaming. I pulled out the Jackson. I do pull out the Jackson a little bit more than the Kramer because the Jackson has been played. What is this? What is this right here? What is this? Probably watch this. It's one of them Mitchells. No, they're not gonna let me see what it is. There you go. I can't. People, I can't tell you enough. If you're selling your guitars, please, please, please make sure you put the headstock in it. If you're ashamed of what the guitar is, anyone that knows what it is not going to buy it anyways. I've seen those PRS freaking. I had a chance to make them. I had a chance to do a trade on a PRS Fender model on the Gibson the other day, and I can pick up Gibsons. It's just I don't. I can't pick up PRSs PRSs are harder to pick up. But man, sometimes when you want to pick up a PRS, when someone wants to get rid of a PRS, they freaking just unload it like crazy. Maybe I'll find one at a sale today. Oh, I did, you Caldwell and Robbie and all y'all, I have talked to this person. My brother talked me out of getting this guitar. My brother talked me out of getting this guitar. This is a Hamer. They have said they would come down on the price. I can pick up this, Slammer. It's a Slammer Hamer. I think I could pick this up for about $50. My brother was saying he did not like this. He was like, "Hey, Pole Vault, there's something wrong with that pickup cavity. And he was right. Um, you can see right here that they've put in an active pickup over the single coil, and it was probably supposed to be a single coil. But I do like the I like this big giant Floyd that it has, but it's a slammer hammer. I think uh, I think it's like period correct for my collection. I think this is a 80s 90s guitar. I'm pretty sure late 80s, early 90s. Um, and you know, I probably pick it up for $50. Uh, uh, like I said, if I'm going to buy this, if I'm going to buy a period guitar for that period, it's going to have to be mint to be something like a slammer hammer. If it was just a hammer, I would I'd be all over it. 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 Um, yeah, I mean, and you call us shit. As you can tell, I'm a hard person to deal with. I'm like trying to get these guitars, but I mean, you know, I've been flipping guitars lately. I mean, I've been flipping a lot of guitars. Been flipping lots of guitars. Um, and if you know how to work on guitars, um, you know, you can just really what nah, you can really make a lot of money picking up guitars used on the internet, fixing them and reselling them. Because a lot of times they don't want. I've bought guitars where they're like, this is broken, and I'm like, what's broke on it? Um, yeah, I do have some Gibsons, Edward. Like I said, the Gibson. Let's see. We go through a couple right here. Oh God, I got like it's. We'll go big here. Okay, let's just yeah. I picked up this. I picked up this. This coffin case. I picked up this coffin case. I think it was Tuesday. For $40. Um, and I just think that when you got a guitar like this Telly, um, it just it presents better, it sells better. It just becomes a whole nother thing when you got a good fitting case for it. And this is a Mexican Telly. Um, and I like playing it. It has a lot of twang uh, to it. Um, but I don't remember how much I know I know that I'm I think I'm under $200 on this whole Mexican Fender here. And I think out on the market right now, I can probably get. I think I could, on a good day. I think you could probably get 425 on this, and I got 200 in it. Let's see. And the thing is, Edward, the Gibsons are deep, cause I really don't. Oh shit, man. Um, shit. Uh oh, look who's out. Pearl's over there laying on him. Pearl, wake up! Don't wake up, Pearl. Um, this one's probably one of the nicer ones I own right now. No doubt. This one used to belong to JW and Duffy. But this is what I'm talking about. I want to, like, when you open up, like when you go through my collection, I just want freaking, like, guitars where people are like, oh my God. Um, like, and here's a 1995 California American Customs what Custom Shop Strat, I guess is what they called it, and it has a Floyd Rose down here, Rose type system on the Fender, and this one I did put some money into this one on the trade. That's for sure. I got on. I don't have it, but I traded in street value of stuff. I probably traded. I probably traded $800 worth of stuff for this. So, yeah, I've got this. This one's kind of expensive for me, but like I said, I just want. I'm getting my collection down to where I just want. When you open up the cases, you're like, oh my God. You know, every one of them. I'm getting close, and I love this guitar, but I hadn't been having it out much. We were, oh God, we were talking. Me and you Caldwell was talking about the AXLs earlier. They're not really expensive guitars, but oh my God, they play so good, and they're and everyone knows I like the snakeskin one, and this whole guitar right here, I got $100. I got $100 into this thing. I don't even think I got a full $100. I think I paid 80 for it, but I mean 80 for the case and the guitar, and I mean, as soon as I got it, I spit shined it inside and out, and it plays like a dream. But yeah, that's the GTX 32, and like I said, it's got to have. That one has really good sounding paint on it. But also, back in the 80s, they used to build guitars. Um, they used to build guitars like that was not a high-end guitar. That was not a high-end guitar, and it was made in the 80s. It came with a Floyd Rose and EMGs in it. The neck is freaking exquisite. Freaking custom shit all the way around. And it was a low-end guitar. Now you get that same kind of quality in a guitar, and you're going to be spending thousands. Oh wait, that wasn't an AXL. That was an Applause. Now here we go. Now here's the Gibson. Finally down to it. Now here's where I can give my course on Gibsons. Okay, you can see on the trapezoid, and this right here is a Gibson Studio. this is such a it's a pretty common one, and I would say it's been beat around. Yeah, no, it's Robbie. I got it is it's probably 100 degrees in here. Let's see. It is. Let's take a look. No, it's just a little over 90 degrees in here. I can't wait until it gets. I can't wait until it gets. Well, I have a lot of equipment that comes on in here that when I come in, but I did buy this one, which I really. I got a lot of. I. I'm not. I have to. I do have a fan on me, Pookie. I had to. Here in Texas, and Robbie Stingle will know what I'm talking about. We had these things that are legal here in Texas that that's not legal all over the world, and we really don't think a lot of having them, and they go pew 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 pew, okay, and that's what I trade for a lot of these, okay, and that's why I have to. I'm really careful about what I say and how I trade a lot, anyways. So I traded one of those that I bought for $250 for this, and I don't know. I don't know. I think these go right around. Yeah, well, that kind of heat is not. The thing is, I just it's not really good that it's not really that good for me either, Edward. Just to tell you, but I keep them in the cases. You know, but this one I've never really fell in love with. Now I will tell you this: the neck is fat. But the action's freaking great. Just like a Gibson Les Paul does, okay? This is something that you will never hear anybody say. You will never hear anybody say that a Les Paul doesn't have great freaking board action. Okay, those strings are set down. I've freaking laid them in. I've set this bitch up myself. And this neck is right on time, okay? The thing is it's almost the size of a baseball bat, okay? That I do not like. I like thin necks. I find them a little bit faster. Not that I'm so old that it doesn't really matter anymore, but at the firehouse, she just sets my soul on fire. Anyhow, this has the AMG Zach Wild setup. I did not do that. I bought it that way. Now, one thing you will notice is that the Gibson Gold hardware is kind of tarnishing, and I've cleaned it as well as it could, but the dude that I got it from was into the relic thing, and he wasn't relicing it on purpose. He just played it sweaty and put it up sweaty. This right here is a aftermarket pick guard that I put on, and its original pick guard is in its bag. And I will tell you, anybody like if you have an original guitar and you're restoring it, hey, you know what? Hang on to your original parts. Inside this Gibson case, and I also do some stupid stuff, like I will buy what they call case candy, which is nothing but the original books and paperwork that came with said guitar. And I have bought like that Fender. I have got its original case now. The case that came with that Fender when it was sold. I didn't buy it they together. And I got some case candy coming in so that when you open up that Fender, it's going to look like you just got it from a music store, you know. It's going to have all the stuff it had when it was new. And collectors really like that. It brings back, you know, a lot of memories for people when it's, you know, a guitar can bring a memory back for sure. I really don't have good memories of Gibson Les Paul times. A lot of I've had Les Pauls in like some really like crazy times in my life. So when I pick it up, I have like thoughts of those times. And BC Rich's though, oh my God. Avoid, me and Avoid. I mean, if you've played a good BC Rich from like the 80s, you just like, oh my God. There's a reason why a bunch of people were like on the 80s, and where BC Rich screwed up. Don't want to say this, saying this on the stream, but when they sold out, a bunch of people jumped ship. I mean, I've seen Steve Vai playing BC Rich. I think I've seen everybody playing a BC Rich at some time. Joe Perry used to play a BC Rich. Think Slash used to play the BC Rich for a while. Come here, yeah, whoa, whoa, come here, yeah, whoa. But here's the thing. Check it out. I'm not ever supposed to be like a guitar player. Take that. Oh. Take that. But and I should get that capo out of there. This is what I'm talking about, though. Inside that case, we had this. Okay? People like that crap. I'm just telling you. But, yeah, I'm not going any deeper in this right now. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Yeah, no, man. Sunshine! Yeah. But yeah, it's really. There you go, Edward. You didn't know it was going to be like that. It's, you know. And the thing is you know, I'm thinking about clearing out another room in my house. For guitars. Because, you know, it is a little bit about climate control and stuff. But, you know, I do what I can do. And a lot of people are probably like, oh, what the hell? You know, I have guitars and I play guitars, but I was a singer in a band. I was a singer in a band, and COVID hit, and I wanted to like, hey, everybody, like, let's get together, and I just can't stand being in a band anymore. I can't even do it on the internet. It's too big of a freaking pain in the ass. It's too big of a pain in the ass to get mini vibes. Quit drinking energy drinks. You stop it. Uh, it's just too much. Like I used to, I don't know if it was when we were younger. Like a band could get together all the time. Hell, we like laid around drunk and high and stuff, and we're like always together. But now to try to get a band together, it's just like, oh, dude, I'll be over there in a little while. Hey, have y'all seen him? No, no, no. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. That just totally blew my mind. We can do this some other time. Fuck you. Fuck you. I just cannot do the band thing anymore. Really, really want. I've tried. It's just, I mean, it gets bad when you cannot even commit to being a online band. You have really, really, yeah. Well, you get older and you got more commitments, Pookie. But you know what? You get older and you lose commitments. You know, jobs, wife, kids. Like well, you still have your wife, okay? Sunshine. My God, I don't have my phone in here or anything. Oh my God. I ain't even really been that entertaining today. I've just been whining. Guitars. It's because I don't haven't bought a guitar this week, I don't think. I did buy a case. I bought a capo. I bought a tuner. Hey, I got a capo and a tuner for $5. And then Sunshine was like, hey, you didn't get that good of a deal. I'm like, oh. I thought a capo and a tuner would cost way more than $5. I am going through withdrawals, Pookie. There's, I really don't want to do the my brother. I've learned to listen to people like if Robbie or you Caldwell or my brother or someone like that, is like, there's different people I listen to on different things, and when one of those three says, "Hey, that guitar has don't get it," I don't even ask why anymore. If my brother or Robbie or freaking or you Caldwell says, "Hey, Povalt, don't get that guitar," I don't even want to know why. You said don't get it. That's good enough for me. But I do go to Valerie. Valerie has saved my ass so many times on acoustic guitars. I've been like, Valerie, what do you think about this acoustic guitar? Oh my God, stop! And she has saved my ass because with the Kellys, with the Martins and Taylors, I don't know if y'all know this, but there is Martin and Taylor does make some very inexpensive guitars, and none of us know the difference. And look, it looks like a mad Povo. But it's kind of like a Fender Squire, and sometimes they'll get on Facebook and they'll be like, this Martin I want $1,500 for it. And it's a $1,500 Martin, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do for you today, sir. I'm going to sell it to you for $500. And I will, like, run that across Valerie. I'll be like, what do you think? She'll be like, oh, my God, Pole Vault right here. They're selling brand new for, like, $300. And don't get them. Do not buy one of those. So you got to have your experts in all that. And so uh, that that's and my brother he went to college to work on guitars and stuff and has wait he went to that the Joe Satriani school. Anyhow, uh, yeah, I annoy myself when I try to talk myself out of buying the new guitar. You know, the thing is, sometimes and people have listened to me, and I mean, and sometimes it just takes a fresh eye on something like, hey, hey, and I did this the other day. Oh my God, I don't want to do it, but there's a fucking guitar I want so bad, but there's a crack running all the way up this Hondo neck. The guy wants $400 for a Hondo, and that's just too much. And then I caught a hairline crack running all the way up the neck. I mean, from one end of that neck to the other, and I was like, "Is that just in the paint?" I actually went and looked at it, and no, it's not in the paint. You, yeah, Farmers is pretty good. Farmers is pretty good, Justine. Farmers is pretty good. I'm gonna tell you what, just about a bunch of insurance companies are dicks anyways. You go to make a claim, you know what? You're late. They will kick you right in the no. I would have said balls, but you're Justine, so I said they kick you in your no when you want to make a claim. But I'm gonna tell you what, you late on a payment. Oh my God, they're there for that shit. You late on a payment, we canceled you. Hey, how about if you're late on a payment for me making a claim? It's okay. I gotta go get a dryer. My dryer went. My dryer went out. My dryer went out, and it's just dead, which bothers me because it was a fairly well. It is a new, kind of a new dryer, and it just stopped, and it's not coming on. And I'm thinking, uh, is it a breaker? Because I checked the breaker, and the breaker line seems to be okay, but the thing seems to not be getting any electricity, and dryers don't usually go out that way. And if I buy a new fucking dryer and I stick it in there and I plug it in and it doesn't come on, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. How's this? Goddamn. Is that still Pokey? Is that still saying a bad word if I say goddamn instead of goddamn? Am I? I think that's better. Goddamn. Go in there. I'm gonna put in that goddamn dryer, and it's gonna come on. If it don't come on, I'm gonna take it outside and put her down. Yeah, I'd rather my dryer go out than my washer. My washing machine's working great, and both of them are fairly well new. And you know what, Sunshine, the dryer's been broke for like a week, and she didn't. Yeah, darn, 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 dryer don't went out on me, girl. You gonna have to hang the clothes out. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna air out your clothes there, girl. Come in here, Sunshine, so I can get a handful of you. Sunshine! God, I know she can hear me too. That's cool. It's cool. Um, you know, you know. Um, it's been such a long time since I've. It's kind of a I don't know. Probably shouldn't talk about it, but I don't know. It's been so long since I've had a house to myself that was just me. It was previous to Sunshine. Oh my God. And I don't mean this in a like a perverted way though, or nothing, Justine. No bad feelings. But you do know because you have your own house, you can run around naked in your own house with scissors and leave the lights on all night. You do whatever the fuck you want. Oh, it's been so long. It's been so long. When I had my own pad, I used to do that. Just fucking lay on my leather couch, just naked. Yeah. Watching MTV. Smoking some grass. And smoking grass and cigarettes. In the house. Naked. Because I didn't care. It's my house. And Sunshine's, yeah, I know, Justine. It's like, woo, I do whatever the fuck I want. Sunshine be like all buzzkilling, like, back when I was smoking, you can't smoke in the house. You, you, we got kids, you can't lay naked around. I mean, in right, Edward, who doesn't like running around naked with scissors? God, that's so fun. And look at Pokey. Right ass. Yep, you leave the TV on all fucking night and you just lay out in front of that motherfucker naked. And see, naked is the key. Naked is the key. Yeah. Yeah. I guess if you're a girl, that's what you do. Because see, I wandered around naked with like the blinds, and most of the time those were fucking open. If you're a dude, you don't have to really worry about that too much. And if someone's like, "Oh my God, you're wandering around naked," you're like, "Why are you looking in my windows?" But you know, yeah, no, a young Povol. I was on Zach. I was ripped. I was living on a cocktail of Jack and Coke, and I'm not even kidding you. Jack and Coke. Sometimes I had Coca-Cola, but Jack and Coke. Yeah, Jack and Coke. So yeah. Too much ice cream. I did have too much ice cream, and I'm gonna tell you what. And I'm gonna swear on this right now. I lived. I actually lived in apartments on this college campus, like next to this college campus, and there was a whole line here in Dallas. It was called Greenville Avenue, and there was a whole line of topless bars. And the reason why I moved there is so I could go to the topless bars without getting DWIs and go home. And and it was and I'm just gonna tell you, I actually had like this girl walk, but I was young too. Okay, so I wasn't like an old geezer doing this. I was their age. As a matter of fact, I was 21 years old, 22 years old. And some of the college chicks walked by, and I was in said naked form. And they were like, oh my God, you're naked. I was like, hey, what's up? And they were like, oh my God, we can see you. And I was like, okay. And they were partying, and one of them was like go there and say something to him. Go there and say something to him. And I ended up hanging out with that chick. So there's a pole vault story. There's too much information. She was, and matter of fact, outside that was an apartment, and outside my apartment I had no. Yeah. I used to actually say that, Pokey. I used to, I used to tell the ladies I would hang out with. I'd be like, you know what the difference between me and a dirty old man is? And they'd be like, hee, what? And I'd be like, I'm not old. Yay. Now it is a shame, and I kind of remember the day it happened. I kind of remember the day, and and if you're an older dude like I am, you kind of remember that day. There was always that day when you were like, you know, you were young and like the young younger group of women would be like, hey, whoa, hey. Then you remember that day, that first time that they were like, oh my God, what is that, like someone's dad? And I'm like, I'm not even messing with you. Why are you passing judgment on me? Yo, why? Why? Why did you have to say that? They're like, oh God, he's old, he's a pervert. Oh God. And you know when that happened? Also, it happened when I was wearing a suit and tie for business. When I started wearing a suit and tie and I cut my hair, and believe it or not, I was a businessman, clean cut, running a big company. I was part owner of like a multi-million-dollar company, and but I that's when all the younger ladies were like, "Oh my God, gross." He's like he's like an old man, like he's like my dad or something. I'm like, oh my God, get out of here. So, but I learned to deal with it. I just learned to deal with it. I'm just like, hey, hey, uh, can you hear this? Well, let me turn it up for you, bi. Yeah, can you hear that now? Yeah, this old dude. This old dude. You're gonna be, and you know what? You telling, you're gonna be an old chick one day, and then some dude's gonna say to you, "Hey, look at that old chick. She could be like your mom." What? Yeah. Well, I had to throw too much information story in there today. Um, I will tell you this. I got to always. Well, I will tell you this, Pookie. Some of the hot snooty chicks from where I went to high school. I hope you bitches are watching. I hope you bitches are fucking watching. The head cheerleaders and all them freaking bitches that were too good. They were too good to talk to you. Oh my God. Oh, there's Poa. Oh, gross. Oh my God. I like I like Jordan. He is the quarterback for the football team. He's my boyfriend. Guess what? Jordan went on to have a shit life and cheat on her and divorce her and leave her with some kids. I am married to a hot chick with my friends, with thousands of people who watch me, and a bunch of friends I hang out with. And I'm married to a hot chick. Bunch of kids. Happily married for 30 years. Where are you, biatches? Ah! Ah! Take that. Take that. Take that. Take it. Take it. And there you go. And you know what? You know what? I saw one of them. I saw one of our head cheerleaders that was too good for anybody. It was probably about 20 years ago. I saw her in the topless bar working. I just think I heard a sunshine. Sunshine! I heard her. Sunshine makes noise. Sunshine makes noise. She she's like a little magical creature, that runs around. It, you ever hear like when Sonic the Hedgehog gets hit and it goes ding ling 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 bing ding bing ling ling ling, and she's always making sounds like a pinball machine because I think it's her phone and all the freaking like electronics she's carrying on her, but it's like ding boom ding ling ling bing ding bing. You would think that she would answer one of them, but yeah, but yeah, but I did tell him, Pokey, you know what? Fuck y'all, fuck y'all. You know what? And I hate to be this guy, but you know what? They're coming. All the freaking snooty people that I went to school with. I'm like, really, I should let this shit go, right? I should let this shit go because I'm really too old to be freaking carrying a grudge like this. But you know what? They were too cool. They thought they were too cool and all that shit to hang out with me and stuff. And remember, I'm like in the richest. I'm in the richest freaking county in Texas, and but now they hit me up on Facebook. Hey, you want to be my friend? You want to be my friend? Wait, aren't you the one that like wouldn't piss on me to put me out if I was on fire? Yeah, that's you. Now you want to be my friend? Why? Oh wait, you're an asshole, and everybody around you finally figured that out, and now you want to be my friend. Get away from me! I only hang out with like Mini Vibes and Zach and Robbie and freaking Edward and David. You, you yeah. Oh yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Justine's gonna get to do all kinds of crazy stuff. You know what? And is is she's gonna get to decorate her house the way she wants to decorate her house. You know, my house, my house is b- before I met Sunshine, I would say that my bachelor pad was kind of decorated contemporary with like black la- uh, black lacquer furniture with like Joseph Nagel paintings all over the wall, and like the matching couches that would accentuate the black lacquer. And I wouldn't even let my friends eat in my house. If you ate at my house, you had to eat something like McDonald's. The plates and forks and knives on that were on my table were not for eating. They were just there to lay there and look like furniture. And and then Sunshine moved in, and she started using all that stuff, and then she started putting like country stuff like this old home and stuff. Jackie Sands. You know what I'm talking about, like those like those pictures that says "Home Sweet Home," and a picture of like a. She took down my picture of like naked ladies in that were the Joseph Nagel stuff where they're like taking clothes and like stretch them around. She took that down and put down up stuff like a little girl petting a dog on a back porch on the country. What the hell? I don't even know what you call that. It was like like all country. Sunshine has our house like all like country antique looking. And you know, yeah, yeah. Hey, Justine, is there like any kind of thing that you're doing to your house? I'm 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 probably sitting here saying this about yeah. See, Jackie Sins is like it's rustic. Yeah. Like that country ass bumpkin shit. I'm probably sitting here talking shit about it, and people are in chatter like, oh my god, Povalt's found another thing to piss me off about today. I love the freaking home sweet home plaque in my room. Well, okay. Okay. I mean, um, uh, you kind of see how, uh, mm, 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 Surfacia Darling. No sleek lines in Surfacia Darling. I don't know what that means. David. Uh, I okay. I'm going to get some ice cream and shit stuff. Sunshine's not going to come in here. I tried to get Sunshine to come in here. She's like, you're always talking about shit that'll piss me off. No, she doesn't say shit. Uh, I think maybe sometimes Sunshine will say pissed off. If y'all only knew the when she does say a bad word, it's such a bad word. and and we all run. We all run. She wait, okay. I gotta go. Y'all know I gotta go. I'm already running 24 minutes over when I had to go get her. But you know, um, here's the thing. Um, Chad, you need to come back because I'm going to go estate selling right now, Edward, and Chad, you need to get back because we need to do the movie. And I will tell you this, like I said, um, I'm probably going to go talk to Chad's mom about him, make sure that he's doing okay. Plus, I left my underwear in her bed, and um, you know, many vibes. That do you know? I get asked that question probably once, twice a week. Um, so it's not really braided, okay? My beard is not braided. Now, KR7S, which is a good buddy of mine, y'all check him out. He's really cool. Chris is really cool. He does braid his, and that's just too much work for me. I take I take these little thin hair ties, and I every time I take a bath, I undo my beard, okay, and I wash it, and then I take the hair ties and go, and see, do you see that? See, see, the hair ties. It's hair ties, and it's really way longer than it's you think it is because the hair ties make it go doing, and so it's just like a hair tie wrapped around, and you know, and uh, okay, yeah, yeah. You got it, Jackie, and and so I haven't have I said anything really racy and crazy yet today? Pookie, have Uh, I remember when it used to be blue. It used to be blue, Pookie. I need to make it blue again. It was okay. Um, so I asked Sunshine the other day. Here comes some too much information stuff. Y'all tuned in for this. Y'all tuned in for too much information. Okay. I asked Sunshine. I'm like, because women are always asking so many questions about my beard, about this, and Sunshine's like, well, I think it's because, and Sunshine's the one that wanted me to do this. Anyhow, so I'm like, why do women like this? And she was like, well, I think it makes you look like a Viking. You look like a Viking when you're running around a lot, and especially when you got your hair down and you got your beard all done up nice. I really like that. I was like, I really thought that women would liked it because they might have thought it, if I was giving them oral, it would be tickling their asshole. Sunshine didn't really like that. I was like, oh, okay. How's that for too much information, y'all? Did I do it, Pokey? Did I make it under too much information? Yeah. I didn't, and I'm not the one who said that. Look, I'm not the one. Mini vibes. I'm not the one is doing that. They're the ones. They're the dirty ones. I'm sorry, mini vibes. I, God, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See what y'all made me do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mini vibes. Hey, did y'all? This'll make you happier. This look. This'll make you happier. I'm gonna take you out tonight. I'm gonna take you, mini vibe. I'm gonna take you out tonight. I'm gonna take you out tonight. I'm gonna take you out tonight and sweep the town around. And sweep the town around. Woo 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 woo. Good evening, friends. There. Is it better? Is it better? uh, so, uh, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. But I gotta go get Sunshine, and we gotta get out there. I hope we find some deals. Mini vibes, please forgive me. I knew it was going to be. I was just asking. These are questions I was wanting to know. Believe me, you think you got upset when I said it? You don't even have any idea how upset Sunshine got. She like got mad at me and stuff. I'm like, wow, my God. I'm just asking questions, Robbie. I'm just okay. I'm gonna go get some good deals, and then y'all will be sorry. Y'all will be sorry then. And remember, I want y'all to go out and y'all have a great day. And Pokey, you get out there and you need to work on your dance moves for sure. Y'all get out there and have a good day. And I want y'all to find something to laugh about. And if somebody is if someone is if something's going wrong for y'all today, and somehow I made you laugh or something, and something's going wrong, I want you to think about whatever dumb shit I said and have you a laugh and smile. So y'all go out there and you smile. And hey, you know what? If someone's kind of shitty to you today, or someone looks like they're going to be shitty to you, be nice to them and watch what happens. They'll be nice back to you and you'll change their day. Y'all have a good day. I love y'all. Y'all be good.